Hey, it's Tpok. I'm back in Katawa Shoujo. We left off with Shizune mad at us, so. Hey, Misha, why can't you get them? Stairs make me dizzy, Hichan. Shizune nods as if to confirm it. Please, Hichan, we need those things to build stalls for the festival. And you said you would help out a little, right? Right? I really shouldn't, but I guess that just this once would be alright. Okay. That's great, Hichan, thank you. This is what we need. She holds out a piece of paper for me to take. I'm sure this list was made by Shizune. It's handwritten, but each letter is perfectly formed and uniform, as if it were typed. Not just that, but it's exhaustively detailed, complete with numbers, bullet points, and even little checkboxes. What it boils down to is that she wants paint, paintbrushes, poster board, and an easel. Just different types and specific numbers of each. I wonder how I'm going to carry all this stuff down the stairs without breaking my neck. The classrooms closest to ours are designated belonging to classes 3-1 and 3-2 on the right side, and 3-4 on the left side, each door looking exactly the same. Further down the corridor, with still identical doors, are the rooms I didn't think were used for classes. I guess the art room is not a classroom as such. I carefully push open the furthest door and peek in. Am I in? Oh, I've skipped a ton. It's a classroom, but it seems rather badly kept or not in use. Am I in the right place? Desks and chairs are all around the room. A thin layer of dust settled on them. There are some easels in the corner, so at least this looks like the right place. The room is flushed in sunlight from the big windows, shadows creeping all over the desks. Specks of dust are dancing in the stagnant air, making beams of light almost visible. Jokingly, I call out into the empty room, and this is when... There's Rin. We'll skip this part. She's talking about my crotch. I remember that. Okay. Okay. What did she hear? I jump at the sudden appearance of Misha, who I had not heard approaching despite the completely empty hallway. Somehow she had gotten to jumping distance of me without making a sound. Creepy. It briefly reminds me of Kenji's nutty theory about a global feminist conspiracy, but I pushed that thought aside. Shizune, standing silently behind Misha, looks aloof, as she couldn't have heard the remark that drew Misha's attention, but Misha is visibly excited. No, wait. More importantly, who's in there? There are no club meetings today. Yeah, they yell at Rin. And here's when I talk to the nurse. And I say, yes. I'll be more serious. I promise, definitely. See you around. We're skipping. I think we help Rin a bit. And still skipping. And here's Emmy talking about running. And what to do? No, oh yeah, Kenji's there. Not gonna censor it. It is a leaf, but I don't care anymore. There's Lily. Oh, battle time. And here I say... Oh, am I skipping? Skip? Shizune and Lily don't... Oh, what's with the laggy skips? Don't drag me into this, I've done my part. And I believe I read this with Rin's. Lily gets mad at me. Okay. Where's Hanako? Oh yeah, and they're being mean to Hanako. I remember that. That was awful. Have you ever read The Trial by Kafka? I have not. No? What's that, Hichan? What does that have to do with this? I read it a few months ago. It's about these people who run a kangaroo court on a guy who just wants to live his life. They refuse to leave him alone and he can't fight the power. Hichan, what does that have to do with anything? Hey, what does that mean? She turns back to me after signing back and forth for a lengthy amount of time. You know, we're both a little disappointed in you. You've let us down, Hisao. Drop the ball. Left us hanging, out in the cold. Is that any way to treat a person? To run away from your responsibilities? To abandon your comrades? We think you owe it to us to honor your commitment. Well, I didn't commit to anything. My breathing catches in my throat and I momentarily start choking. That's not true, Hichan. You said you are not useless. You definitely said it. Yes, definitely. We are calling you on those words now. You better prepare to show you are not a useless guy. Your honor will be soiled forever if you try to get out of this. So for the rest of the day, we are going to hang out together, just the three of us, and work hard. You can't fool us. You should be happy. You're doing your school a great service. Ask not what your school can do for you, but what you can do for your school. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. How depressing. Cheer up, Hichan. She slams me hard against the back with enough strength to knock the air in my lungs. I gasp to breathe. I can die. Besides, aren't you happy you get to spend the day with two cute girls? Ha ha ha. I guess they are right. I did blurt those words out. Accepting my fate, I follow them to the student council room and hammer the final nail into the stall. It took all the afternoon, and dinner time is nearly over, but it is done now. Shizune pulls out a roll of measuring tape and a small level and inspects it thoroughly. She smiles, looking pleased, then motions for Misha to come over. She says you did a very good job. In fact, you might actually have a gift for this. Wow, I'm impressed too. That was fast. Have you done this before? No, never. Never before. And I never will again. Well, our quota for the day is 6 stalls. In a few minutes, me and Shi-chan should finish this one. That means 4 more to go. We're making good time, she says. Isn't this great fun? What? I could think of a million things I'd rather do, but I suppose everyone has to do their share for the festival, even me. You're both lucky that I'm helping you two out. If I really didn't want to, I could have gotten out of it easily. Really, Hichan? Wow, Shi-chan thinks you're just running your mouth. Japanese people have no flight or fight reflex, Hichan. Shizune tends her fingers deviously. Definitely. If you really wanted to escape, you would have taken immediate action. That is how you know someone is serious, when they have no doubts, no regrets. Maybe it was a bad idea to tell you that, since now Hichan knows what to do next time. But just the fact that she's alright with telling me this shows me that she doubts I'll be able to act on it. That only makes me want to do it more, and I almost want the opportunity to do so to arise again. But if that happens, she might get me again somehow. Shi-chan says she is happy now. Much later in the evening, we are looking at 6 completed stalls. With the pride of a job well done, we sit back and admire the fruits of our labor. Not sharing a word between us, just admiring. I realize I'm feeling quite thirsty. Hey, isn't there a vending machine out in the hall? They're on all day, right? Yeah, the drinks are very cheap too. We usually get something from there on days like this. I dig around in my pocket and find a single 100 yen coin. Is this enough? I'm feeling kind of thirsty. 100 yen? You can get any drink in the machine with that. That's good. That's very good then. Ah, wait a second. What is it, Shichan? Do you want him to get you a drink too? Haha. Hichan, you've really helped us out, so today, I mean Shichan will treat you. Hey, what about me? What would you like? I'm feeling thirsty myself. So am I. I don't know. Anything's fine. I guess the melon soda. Hey, wait, Shichan, I also want a drink. Aw. You know, it sounds like this that I think she is just teasing me. That's probably it. I'm sure she'll get you something, right? Yeah, she usually does, but you never know. Huh. Shizune comes back with 2 melon sodas and a can of fruit juice. She hands me one of the sodas and the other to Misha. Thanks, Shichan. I had total faith that you'd get me one. I knew I could count on you. Wahahaha. But how did you know this is what I wanted? I usually get something else. What? You knew I want to try it? And that I like these kind of childish things? Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. I gesture my thanks to Shizune, who smiles and nods. Hey, Hichan. Yeah? We've been spending a lot of time together. Already in such a short time, we've done so much. We should stop beating around the bush. What I'm trying to say is... Sounds a lot like she's going to ask me out, but that can't be it. Nevertheless, my heart is beating like a jackhammer. Damn, this reminds me of another similar scene earlier this year. I try to say something, but my brains can't decide whether to stop her or to tell her to continue. I feel myself blushing all the way to the ears. What I'm trying to say is... Would you like to join the student council? Oh, letdown. Oh, what a disappointment. Ha 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 ha. Did you think she wanted to ask you out, Hichan? Ha 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 ha. Feel very embarrassed right now. I can feel myself getting redder, even redder in the face. So Shizune. Shizune also tries to hide a blush after Misha translates and then puts a few sheets of paper in front of me. So how about it? All the paperwork is right here. And you're sitting down anyway. You look very at home here. Drinks and everything. What do you say? She quiets down a little and asks again a little more solemnly. Hichan, what do you say? You don't exactly hate this, right? I'm more than a little surprised by this. Oh, I don't know what just happened. By the sudden change of tone, I don't really know how to react to it. For one thing, she isn't shouting uproariously with no regard for tact. Before, I'm sure she knew already that I was going to say no. This time, she seems actually serious. I think maybe you should join. Not just because we could use your help, but, well, you're hanging out with us anyway. I think Shi-chan would like it if you would join as well. It's not like you hate us or anything, right? It wouldn't hurt if you joined, and I'd appreciate it if you would. She seems to have a hard time getting her words out, which is strange for someone talkative like Misha. For some reason, I'm almost troubled by it. My eyes drift over to Shizune, who stares back at me tentatively, absent-mindedly cleaning her fingernails. If you don't want to join, I promise we won't ask again, but if you did, we would be really happy. Both Shizune and Misha seem to be unable to look me in the eye. I can't lie, the thought of being around 2 such cute girls is something that I couldn't possibly pass up. I'm not looking forward to this kind of work every day, but there should be less after the festival. At least I hope so. Alright, I guess it can't hurt, so why not? Wonderful, wonderful! Hahaha. Shizune tenses her fingers in satisfaction. She'll fill everything out, Hichan. Congratulations, you are officially a member of the student council now. Great, I'm not looking forward to a lot of work. To be honest, I've never done any student council activities before. But maybe it'll be a positive experience. Misha starts to clap, laughing exuberantly as she does. Congratulations, Hichan. Congratulations. 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 I get the message. I can't help but smile, finding such a display childishly cute. The student council is always busy, you know, but for today we're done. See you tomorrow, Hichan. We still have work left, so we'll be counting on you. I leave the room, feeling totally wiped out. The grounds are totally deserted, and the school looks pretty ominous this late. The student council office is the only window with lights on anymore. Is this what the student council will be like? My body might not be able to take it. Adhering to the nurse's nagging voice in the back of my head, I set my alarm clock to wake me up early enough to go jogging again. I made a promise and I'm going to keep it. Besides, Emmy is bound to rat on me if I didn't show up. But it's not all that bad. I'm turning on my light because it got dark out. Clouds, man. Yeah, I'm tired again. Just got back from first day on the job, so yep. Okay, my morning alarm goes off and I flail about uselessly for a while until I remembered that I'd decided to give morning runs another shot. I don't know if this was my greatest idea, but I'm determined to keep it going. This is about my health, after all. Sure, things haven't been great lately for me, but that hasn't made existence so intolerable that I'm going to try everything I can to stay healthy. Besides, it's all about asserting some kind of control over this thing, right? If I can manage that, well, I can manage anything. At least that's what I keep telling myself. Once again, it would appear that I'm not alone in my run. Emmy has apparently been here for some time. It looks like she's already worked up quite a sweat, I think is what it said. Just when the hell does she come down here anyway? Oh, it's you. I'm surprised to see you again. I'm gonna skip this, because I read this already. Go for it. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna die. What am I doing here? Am I really just gonna fold and let Emmy pull ahead? Still going? Did I already go for it? Wouldn't want you to think I'm out of shape. Emmy laughs without breaking her stride, no less, and speeds up even more. Well, if this is the way we're gonna play things, I increase my own pace as well. I can feel my lungs burning and my legs are starting to question just what the hell I think I'm doing. Lactic acid screams in my muscles, but I close my ears. I can't let myself fall behind because that would be a loss. The rational voice in my head inquires mildly, just when we started playing a game. I'd answer it, but I'm having a lot of trouble thinking at the present. She's so fast. How the hell does she keep it? It's like a string pulling at my chest, a choking feeling of narrowness and pain. Before I can think of anything else then, oh shit, the track disappears from under my feet. I stumble, one hand shooting down to clutch at my chest, the other hitting the track to keep me from falling on my face. Emmy whirls around and her eyes widen. Hisao! She yells at me, sprinting from the other side of the track. What's wrong? Nothing, just keep your breathing steady. Calm down, don't panic. Don't panic. Do you need me to get the nurse? I close my eyes, shutting out the outside world. My heart struggles to regain its rhythm. Slowly, the pain in my chest begins to subside. Soon, it's gone like nothing happened. It was nothing. No, something happened there. I open my eyes again and glance at a very worried Emmy. I think I'm fine. My voice sounds weird to myself, oddly even and matter-of-fact. It makes Emmy frown. I don't think you are. She seems to come to a decision and nods to herself. Right, you're coming with me. You've got to see the nurse. Emmy grabs my arm and drags me up. I feel a bit wobbly, but I refuse the shoulder Emmy offers for support. Honestly, I'm a little ashamed by my own weakness. I'd really rather not have Emmy concerned about me, but it seems to be too late. Heck, I'd really rather not have anyone concerned about my condition, though at this point, it seems to be too late for that as well. I'd like to be able to deal with the whole thing on my own, without being a bother to anyone else. While I'm wishing for things I'd rather not have this condition in the first place. Nurse! Emmy crashes into his office without knocking, but it doesn't alarm the nurse in the least. Good morning, Sunshine. What's up? Sunshine? Anyway, he calmly sips from his coffee mug, but lays it down after following Emmy's gaze to me looming in the doorway. Hisao, what brings you here? We were running and he stumbled over and he started grabbing at his chest, and I thought I'd come and get you and make... Easy there, Emmy. Calm down. Hisao, what happened? I don't know. We were running and then my chest started hurting like that time before, but it went away after a few seconds. It was just a flutter or something. The nurse frowns as if to say that just a flutter is some kind of oxymoron. I didn't mean quite this when I suggested to get some exercise. You've got to be more careful, Hisao. I was being careful, I just... Come to think of it, I just got in a race with a member of the track team. Doesn't seem like well-reasoned as I thought it would. You just what? That is... I was racing Emmy. Emmy, is this true? Emmy fidgets, looking adorably contrite. Adorably. Oh, don't know why I failed that. I'm failing at failing... contrite. Well... Finally, she can't seem to bring herself to say it aloud and merely nods. Well, next time, guys, we'll try to get to Shizune. So, yeah. I'm sorry if I read this before, I just don't remember if I did or not, so, yeah. Thanks for watching. See you next time.